Get the kettle on, get some boiling water going. We're making my soul food. Today I'm making egg dumplings. This is something my grandma used to make. It's very simple. The reason I'm making a video is that way you can see the consistency that you need of the, whatever it's called, the batter. Oops. Oh well. You can make it with as few as one egg. This is going to make quite a bit, actually. I normally make 3 eggs worth, which is like about 10 to 12 dumplings, about the size of an egg. Today I'm making 4 eggs worth. 4 eggs. Into that I pour a little milk. Oh, I don't know, maybe 1/8 of a cup. Not very much. You can do it without milk, but just a little milk makes them not so gummy. And then flour. I normally just do this by looking at it and all that. Let's see. That's about 2 cups. And stir that around. I don't really know. I don't measure out the flour. I just know my consistency when it's ready. Now, if you put spoonfuls of mixture in this consistency, you'll get long strands of egg, and then it will also disintegrate a little bit, and you'll have it just won't turn out right. So it's not thick enough. Let's see how much more. There's about another ½ cup. This will make them a nice eggy consistency. If you want them more floury and you make them thicker, that's about right, actually. Now I'm going to clean off the spoon and you'll see the next step. Can you see how this is real bubbly? They call that a rolling boil. What you do, see, I cleaned off the spoon. You put it in the boiling water, oh, I don't know, 5 to 10 seconds. You get about this much on there, and you drop it into the boiling water. And just like cutting a potato the other day, between each dumpling, you put the spoon in the boiling water, that way it won't stick to the spoon so much. Now, every culture has something similar. The Italians have gnocchi, which is used with potatoes, or old potatoes, or potato flour, or whatever. They're little tiny dumplings, and they take a long time, because they're like bite-sized. These will get a little bigger. They'll swell up. When they start floating around, they should, because of the boiling water, when you drop them in, they should float. And then, when they're all sitting in this pot floating around, let them cook for about 8 to 12 minutes. I guess a good 10 minutes. But you have to be careful. You don't have too many or up too high on a boil, because then it will spill out onto the stove. Kind of a salty, starchy water will spill up onto your stove. If they aren't rising right away, try not to let them stick on the bottom very long, or they'll burn where they're onto the pan. There's 2 types of Czech dumpling that I know. This is the egg dumpling type, and then there's another kind that looks like a little loaf of bread, and you slice it It's already cooked up already, like a loaf of bread. And you slice it and steam it, and then put gravy on it and stuff. Okay, those are the dumplings, and we'll let them cook for about 10 minutes. Been about 5 minutes. See the froth that's building here? That's the starch from the flour in the donuts, in the dumplings, and the salt. See, they got a little bit bigger. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Definitely, they're definitely bigger. Look at that. They fluffed up a little, cooked inside. I'm going to drain them. They'll shrink a little bit when they get cold. A lot of things too. Draining them in my colander. Put them in the bowl. Now you can eat these with butter on it, margarine, whatever, or garlic butter, or whatever you want. I make pork gravy from the powder mix, I'll show you, and caraway seeds on mine. Welcome to the world of packaged gravy powder. Packaged gravy powder. It says on the back, combine gravy mix and cold water in a saucepan. Cup of cold water. I'm not going to make all of this, I'm just going to make part of it. And I fold it up and put it away for the next time. Of course, I don't put it away yet because I might need a little more powder in there. I might have put too much liquid. Water is less fattening, but hey, milk tastes better in gravy. Let that heat up. We'll get out the caraway seeds. I'm down to my last little bit of caraway seed. I love caraway seeds. My brother makes fun of me. He doesn't like caraway seeds. I'm putting about a teaspoon of caraway seeds in there. Sometimes I'll put dill in there too. I'll stir this up. When it heats up, it will thicken up, because that's the way this powdered gravy mix works. If you have real gravy, that'll work too. The powdered gravy comes in kind of handy. I don't know if you can tell, but it's thickened up quite a bit. See it bubbling away? Cool. Bubbling tar pits. A little salt and pepper maybe? Pepper. A little salt. As I mentioned before, this is my soul food. Food that makes your soul feel good, basically. Things that comfort you. And I'm in need of a lot of comforting lately, apparently. Yum.